and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2020 Honda Accord, and this is the 2-litre hybrid. So let's check it out. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Brian Hilton, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. And if you are after a Honda Accord just like this, or any of their used car range, go and see them and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. Now, at the front here, you've got the Honda badge. You've got a front camera, as it's got 360 cameras. You've got a chrome strip right along from left to right. Further down, you do have a black grille, and you've got your radar cruise there, along with your front parking sensors. And then you've got LED daytime running lights and headlights as well. Now, I like the look of this. Years ago, I had one of the Honda Accord Euros, and I loved it. But what are your thoughts on the shape of the 2020 Honda Accord? Have you got one? Is it something you'd be interested in getting? Have you had an older model? So the wheels on the Accord are 18-inch wheels, and they've got a silver trimmed fan blade design, and I actually quite like it. I think it suits the Accord really well, sort of stylish and sporty at the same time. You do get the hybrid badge there. You do have a camera just under there, and we've got the sunroof up there, which we'll have a look at. And I do like the silver trim around the windows and also down the bottom. It gives it that sort of premium or prestige look, and also some sportiness. Now, I just want to point out, Honda have gone with a coupe look for their Accord. So it's no longer a sedan, it's a 4-door coupe. And I actually really like the lines of the Accord. I think they suit it really, really well, and it does look sporty. So at the back here, you've got the Honda badge. You've also got a camera under there. You've got Accord. You've got your rear parking sensors. You've got hybrid, and you've got these wraparound tail lights there as well. And you do a little bit of silver or chrome trim, as you can see in the bottom corners there, just sort of finishes it off. All right, let's go and have a look inside. So in the Accord. Now, first impressions is it feels very premium. It looks premium in here. Now, the dash, it is soft-ish. It's not the softest dash I've felt, but it's got a softness about it. Door trim has got a softness about it. You do get wood grain and some silver trim, and then you get wood grain and silver trim all the way along the dash there, and the rest is sort of silver and grey and black. So I think it sort of got that premium feel to it. So to the right of the steering wheel, you do have your start stop button. It says power and it glows. I think that's pretty cool. Further down, you do have a whole heap of buttons there. You've got your traction control, parking sensors, your safety features. You've got your acoustic vehicle alerting system. You've got your head-up display. You can turn that on or off. You can actually adjust the head-up display depending on how tall you are, and to make it easier to see it. You've also got your trip computer button there, and you've got your illumination button for the dash as well. Now, steering wheel, it's really nice and premium feel. You've got like a black wheel, full leather. You do have a few buttons on there. On the left side there, you've got your menu for the dash there, and you've got some volume controls and phone controls. On the right, you do have your cruise control and your head-up display, and you've also got your safety features there as well. So behind that, you do have They look like paddle shifters, but they are the regenerative braking. So depending on how much or little regenerative braking you would like. And the dash itself, now you've got your analog speedo on the right and you've got a charge and power gauge on the left. I'll just go into the menu there. Now you've got a whole heap of options there, things like eco drive, power flow, what is using, whether the engine's using power or the battery, things like your range, fuel economy, things like that. You've also got like what audio you're listening to if you're on the phone, your navigation, and you've got a few other things there as well. And the media screen. Now the media screen, personally I think it could have been a bit bigger. They had all this screen and they only chose to use a portion of it, which is a bit of a shame. But it does have a few nice features. So we do have FM, AM and digital radio stations. You've got satellite navigation or built-in satellite navigation, so you don't need your phone, but you can use that if you wish. I'll just go into the navigation there, and you can see that it comes up. Like I said, it could be a bigger screen I would like to see. Now even scrolling around the map is really, really smooth, so I really like that. You do get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as well as Bluetooth for your mobile. You do have your power flow, so what's being used. And we'll go into the 360 cameras and just have a look at them. And look, I'll be honest, it is a little bit grainy. You can make out what's in there, but it does look a little bit grainy. I thought Honda may have done a better camera system. So further down, you do have dual zone climate control. You also do get heated seats for both the driver and passenger as well. And further down from there, you do have a wireless charger down in there. You've got a 12-volt power outlet and a USB. It's nice to see they put these wireless chargers in these cars and they put it down inside the dash to maximize space around the center console. So you do get 2 cup holders with the teeth, and then you've got your gear selector there, PRND, and you've got economy and sport there. You can go in pure EV, but the car will sort it out going between EV and the engine there. And further back, you do have the handbrake or finger brake, and you've got the brake hold as well. Now, the armrest is, you know what? It's medium. It's not the softest I've felt, so I would like it to see it a little bit softer. Now inside there we do have a fair bit of storage, and you've also got a USB there as well. So the glove box, you've got your books in there, as you can see. You probably get an iPad in there as well. And the sunroof. Now I'll just open that up, and it's one touch. And it goes all the way back, and that is really good, especially for these Australian conditions. Now also you can tilt the sunroof if you wish as well. And the seats are very, very comfortable, full leather, but I will say the bottom feels a little bit flatter, which isn't a bad thing, but you do get a bit of support around the back there, which is nice. All right, let's go and have a look in the back. All right, so in the back of the Accord, now there's heaps and heaps of room back here. I could have a party. I reckon you could have 3 adults here, no dramas. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters, and if you have a look, I've got a bit of headroom. That's really, really good, thanks to this indent in the roof there. So that's really nice. Knee room is very, very generous. Leg room and foot room is also really good as well. And this seat is set up for me. Now, you got 2 ISOFIX spots there and 2 behind me. If we have a look at the armrest, that's super duper soft, I tell you. Why didn't they put this softness in the front? I would have been a lot happier if they'd have done that. You do get 2 cup holders, which again is a nice touch. And you can open the ski port for long items if you need to. Now for the rear passengers, you do get 2 air vents, you get 2 USBs, and you get map pockets too, which are quite deep and quite big. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. Alright, so the boot in the Accord. So here we have 570 litres of boot room, which is massive. You can see you've got the ski port there. You can fold the rear seats forward to get more space if you require it. And if I pull the carpet up, you can see you've got your breakdown tools, and then through there you do have a spare space saver there as well. Alright, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet of the Honda Accord, so here we have a 2 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine mated to a hybrid system, and it produces 158 kilowatts of power and 315 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to an eCVT auto driving the front wheels. Now Honda claims the Accord will use 4.3 litres per 100 kilometres combined, which I think is really good for a vehicle this size. Alright, let's go for a drive. Alright, let's go for a drive in the Accord, so let's go. Now being a hybrid, it starts in EV mode, so not much noise. Now vision out the front is really good straight ahead, and also towards the passenger side, the rear vision mirror is high up. Speaking of rear vision, you get a really wide and reasonably deep back window, which is really good too. Now vision out the sides is actually really good all the way to the back corners, and the mirrors. The mirrors are, look, reasonably big for this size car, and they do a pretty good job. So I'm just going to check how the Accord goes over a bumpy road. I'll just pick this particular road here and we'll see how we go. Actually, really good. It's soaking up the bumps really, really well. Now, tyre noise is a little bit loud, I've noticed, for these particular tyres on this one at the moment, but overall you can just turn the volume up on that and it should ease that off. Now steering, yeah, look, it's in the middle, medium. So how does the Honda Accord accelerate from a standing start? Well, we'll try that out and see how it goes. Wow, I was really impressed with that, guys. The petrol engine along with the electric engine actually makes a big difference, and it goes very, very well. It almost feels like it's got turbo, but it doesn't. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.